Hey there everybody, welcome to another episode of Bert's Bike, and today we are solving the headlight issue with my Tenere 700. For those of you who don't know, I did the retro conversion kit from Moly, and the only thing that was kind of weird on it was the headlight connections. If you've done any research on the Tenere headlight, you'll know if you wire it up wrong, you will probably blow your ECU. So if you're looking at putting a different headlight on your Tenere 700, this is probably the video you're going to want to watch. Let's get into it. Just a short video today. I just wanted to show you that I got the LSK Headlight Module for the T7. You know, I think the Holy Moly kit is using maybe like an older T7 bike, and mine is a 24, so the wiring isn't quite the same. This is the product from LSK. Here we go. It has the connector for your side of the bike, and then this goes to the headlight of your choice. Now, it has two grounds, which I put together according to the manual. So I kind of put them together. The connectors don't come with it; it's just bare wire. So two grounds together because I only have a high and low beam, and they use the same ground. And then I have the high beam, and I got the low beam. So that's how it works. And then you have the running light, but I don't have any running lights, so I just kind of taped it up and put it off to the side, which is that yellow one there. So LSK does come with instructions here, which is kind of nice. So there they are. Pretty cool. One other thing I gotta say, I did email them to see if this box is actually waterproof. I need to seal this off a little bit. I would think not, but you know, I might just throw some tape on there just to keep any water from getting in those cracks. I don't know if you could see that, but there's some there. So again, not a big deal. Just you know, when you do the front headlight delete, you got to put this box somewhere, zip tie it somewhere. So we're gonna kind of figure that out. So okay, so yeah, go through the instructions one more time. Red is your high beam, violet is the passing beam / low beam. Yellow is the parking light, which when you turn on the Tenere, the lower sort of two LED strips underneath turn on the stock headlight, and the black is ground. And then it says, all black wires are grounded together. It's independent of which one is used for low beam and high beam. It says, connect the headlight interface module and the lights together using suitable connectors, which I have done. Crimp connectors, and then just heat shrink so they don't touch. And then try the proper function with your lights. Enjoy your new lights. What's also nice here is it shows the current draw for the actual lights. So the low beam wire is 8 amps, high beam is 8 amps, parking light is 3 amps. So if you hook up some lights to that particular wire, you got to make sure it's I guess a low current draw. Okay, and then it says for higher currents, please use the relay and draw power directly from the battery. Now I do have some fog lights I want to put up, and I'm pretty sure that they're probably a little bit over 3 amps because it's a set of 2. All right, that's enough of that. Let's get this on the bike and see how it works. So here we are with the T7. Let's get in here and hook this thing up. So we got the T7 taken apart here. We're just gonna do a test fit real quick. Here's the back of the light. All right, got everything connected here, pass through to the headlight. Now for the moment of truth. Let's get this thing on. Alright guys, I can confirm that it does work. It's going to be hard to tell on the camera. That's a low beam, high beam, low beam, high beam. Awesome. Alright, let's get this all tidied up. So, got it all hooked up, and if you're curious, on this particular headlight, it is ground, low beam, and high beam. At least for the LSK, red is high, this is low, and then this is the ground. So, the Tenere is kind of weird because it uses ground switching, and that's what actually this box does. So if you try to wire it up normally, on my bike, the high and low beams were reversed, but you could never get them shooting the right way, or at least on your dash it would be the low beams when the high beams were on and vice versa. So this is the right way to do it, I guess. Having this box here, we'll just have to mount this up, get this out of the way, clean it up. But yeah, looks like it works without a fuss. All right, let's clean this up and then do one last test. All right, I just taped that up just to get them out of the way. They are heat shrunk and everything, so they won't touch, but this is just a little bit extra precaution. The Holy Moly kit had this little boot on here, which was nice, but I decided to use the connections that I had, so this didn't quite fit anymore. All right, let's fire it up, see how it works. You get a little spark there, beginning. Alright guys, if you're curious, this is how I mounted it up. Just some creative zip tying to get it out of the way. This may change in the future, but this is how it is for now. Alright guys, well thanks so much. That seemed to work like a charm. If this video has helped you out, please like, subscribe, leave a comment below. It's Bert's Bike, and I'll catch you on the next one.